And welcome back once again to the University of Notre Dame. I'm Bob Montgomery. Our next guest has led Notre Dame men's lacrosse for over 3 decades, transforming the program into a national powerhouse, back-to-back NCAA championships. It's pretty good. And beyond the wins, he's built a culture rooted in character, service, and purpose. Please welcome Baumer family head men's lacrosse coach, Kevin Corrigan. Coach, good to see you. Thanks for being with us. You're one of those overnight successes, right? Put in 30 years and you're an overnight success.
Exactly.
The program is going really well right now, isn't it?
Yeah, things are going well. We've got a great group of kids. Obviously the last 2 years enjoyed some great success, but it's hard to look at it and not feel like, hey, we weren't failing for 35 years. We just didn't win the national championship. So it's hard. Winning is hard.
It is. Sometimes it's harder to be a winner and to stay winning than it is to get to that point where you're winning, because now you have a target on your back.
No question.
Everybody brings their best. That Notre Dame on the chest also helps too when you're playing some opponents they want to beat the
we get everybody's best shot right now, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So one of the things that's important for this day is the fundraising effort, and you guys excel on the field, but you also excel with Notre Dame Day. Why do you think that is?
The connectedness of our guys to Notre Dame and to the program. I think our guys take great pride in that from the moment they get here in our locker room. The time that they spend together is really meaningful to them, and when they leave here, they keep that. And so something like this, where we're just asking a simple ask, just show up and participate. We do it in spades.
Yeah, so what are some of the examples of the types of things the guys do, and happily so, when it comes to helping out not just the Notre Dame community, but the South community at large?
Yeah, so we have 3 pillars that we talk about a lot, and we try to look at everything that we do through the prism of these 3 things, and it's character, culture, and community, right? And so when it comes to service work, obviously that's something that is about their character. It's about the culture of our team, and kind of building a culture of gratitude and humility about what we have and what we have to share, and then it's part of being recognizing our responsibilities to the community, right? Whether it's the Notre Dame community, the lacrosse community, the South Bend community, whatever it is, we try to make sure we're actively working at those things and intentionally working at those things all the time.
Yeah, it's really a lesson about service, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I think it is, and again, I hope it's a lesson that they carry forward. Because that's really what it's about. It's about their, what's the character that they leave here with, and what do they do for the communities that they join? Because your whole life is a Venn diagram of all the different communities that you're in, and we want to make sure that our guys understand that for all the privileges you have responsibilities, and you want to make sure you're contributing to, not taking from, the community.
Right, and your players are they put in as much work as any other sport. The athletes, they work hard. They try to excel on the field. They try to excel in the classroom. They try to excel in the community. But unlike some of the other sports, the professional opportunities just aren't there at the same level as some of the other sports where you can make a long career and a self-sustaining career and things like that. Talk about the academic side of what your guys do and how this service aspect leads into the other areas of their life in the classroom and also in the community.
Well, it's actually, I feel like I have a great job, right? I mean, as much as I'd love to have Marcus's beach house, I think I have a better job than he does, because my guys are focused all the time on what's next in my life. What am I going to, right? I mean, as great as this experience is, and even if they go on to play professionally, it's not a living, it's not the way they're going to make their life, and they've got to figure that out, right? So that discernment process for them in terms of their professional life and everything else is going on the way it is for every other student at the university, which means that they have to stay focused on the academics. Those have to be important, because that's going to be a huge piece of what's going to lead to their next opportunity, right? So I'm in a great place in that sense, because I don't have to convince them of this. This is boilerplate stuff. They know this, and we try to stay focused on the right things and help them, as they go through this process.
But also, when you're recruiting players too, it focuses you, because you have to look for those character guys and who have the right mentality to come to a place like this and succeed.
You're right. We don't hide that, right? We promote that. We're not talking about when guys come. We're not talking about wins and losses. We're not talking about, hey, this is how I see you fitting into the offense. We're talking about, like, this is how I see the University of Notre Dame contributing to your life and to your path, and this is how I see our program, providing you with opportunities that you might not otherwise have, and this is how I see you, giving back to Notre Dame and to our team, and that's a different conversation than, hey, we think you're going to be the next, 50-goal scorer,
Yeah.
and so you get back from recruiting what you put out,
right?
And so we think that's important. We still have to choose good players,
Sure, right? Absolutely.
You're not.
Well, we're running out of time here, so I need to ask you. We're running into postseason time. It's getting late in the year for you guys.
Yeah.
How's it looking?
Good. We start the ACC tournament this Friday, and then the NCAA tournament a week after that on Saturday or Sunday a week after that. So it's all out there in front of us, and hopefully we're up to the challenge.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
Coach, go get them.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Bob.
your time.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for
Great to be
stopping
with
by.
you.